Boy, I knew we were supposed to take this weekend to, really celebrate America's birthday, but, let's see. I'm going to be an uncle, you know, uh, had a wonderful weekend. It was, we got to see family again. No, it was great. I'll be honest, when it gets to the, state of my being address later in August, I'll level with you. The next 46 days could be complete and total garbage in terms of the kind of day it'll be, but I'm still going to be happy. I mean, man, this weekend was just so good. It was a nice weekend too, like really nice. I mean, hardly anyone could ever really, actually that's not entirely true. I mean, again, Saturday afternoon, especially if you're up at Keuka Lake, you had essentially like monsoon hurricane type weather. Seriously, what kind of weather blows up? Well, I know what kind of weather does this, but seriously, you hear about the kind of weather that blows stuff away like shingles off of a roof, but until you actually see it, you never really believe it. And now I am a believer. So yeah. I think the scariest thing about that, storm as it was going on is the fact that, just because my area of Keuka Lake, I didn't really see anyone, out in the boat in the water. That doesn't mean that, there weren't people out in the lake at all. I mean, yeah, Keuka Lake maybe it's small in comparison to Cayuga and Seneca, but it's still a pretty big lake, and chances are somebody at some point was out in the middle of the lake in that crazy weather being like, maybe I should probably get back inside. Oh, well, eventually it did get nice, and it was a wonderful weekend overall, and stuff like now. I mean, don't get me wrong. One of the reasons why I was getting up in the morning anyway, making these videos, was to entertain all of you. So you are the reason why I get up in the morning, and that's what I should have done too yesterday. When I was jumping in the lake yesterday, I should have been like an Iron Man 2, be like, "You complete me," and then I just fall right in. But no, but on a serious note though, you guys are the reason why, I get up in the morning, and due to the fact I'm going to be an uncle sometime in late October, early November, to twins, I have another fantastic reason to get up in the morning. So, yes, I am extremely happy. And I try and contain my excitement because, they don't want to do anything, crazy or stupid. But enough about that. Today is Monday. It is July 8th, 7/8/19. Almost 7/8/9. But anyway, happy Monday, everybody. It is, again, we're just starting the, summer really is starting to, kick off in high gear in terms of, consistently warm weather, occasionally oppressive humidity, all sorts of summer traditions like, barbecues and, bonfires, camping, you name it, we are in that time of year, and it's awesome. Unless you live in, well, actually, I think they would probably do that sort of thing. I mean, technically you can do stuff like that all year round, but when you really want to think of a better time to do it, it's now. Seriously, you can do stuff like camping in the wintertime. In fact, I once saw an article of 7 things you can do if you're going to go camping, outdoors during the wintertime. And one thing I did see that you can do is, if you take hand warmers and hold on to them while you're sleeping inside your sleeping bag, it'll actually warm up the inside of your sleeping bag. So, yeah, you stay nice and toasty warm. That's pretty cool. And again, they have all sorts of, equipment for that. So that's always really nice. It always It's always, handy like that. In terms of things going on this week, I mean, not for nothing, but it's going to take something pretty big and fantastic to beat out, the last couple of days. I mean, I revealed my full course menu. I revealed the main course of my full course menu. And again, that was a topic I've been waiting forever to talk about. And, yeah, I know I said the story already. But no kidding, the night before I started doing these videos, so the day before January 1st, 2018, no kidding, my parents and I went to Libs for, like, New Year's Eve dinner. So it was serendipitous. It was, I mean, I was going to talk about Libs eventually, but, I really wanted to wait until, like, the right time to do it, and this was definitely the right time. I picked a pretty good day to do it, July 4th. Full disclosure, though, I really was tempted to go to the location of where Libs and Moretti's are, so I could show you just how, closer than walking distance they are of each other. Because, again, it's hard to talk about one without talking about the other, and I'm pretty sure the good people, especially of Elmira, would probably agree with me on that. But at this point, you guys think, you included Elbow Room in those three restaurants here. You're talking about Libs and Moretti's a lot. How come that is? Well, to be perfectly honest, I talked about Elbow Room long before I revealed the main course, my full course menu. Because remember, I talked about my hors d'oeuvre, which is wings. So between day 105 and day 550, I know for a fact I talked about Elbow Room a lot more than once. So, this is one instance where it's, Libs and Moretti's, time to shine. And to a smaller extent, well, actually to a grander extent, considering it is closing at the end of this month, Tony R's really is closing, and that really does sadden me. I mean, again, hold on, I actually have these over here. Hold on a minute. I still have my gift certificate in here. Yeah, seriously. The gift certificate hold on. It literally comes in, like, these coins. So, sorry. Yeah, this is Tony R's right here. So, yeah, there's, Tonino and Horseheads, and, that was awkward. Yes, Tonino's and Horseheads, and, Tony R's and Corny. There you go. So like a heads tails type thing. Funny enough, Tonino's existed long before Tony R's did. And I don't really know if Tonino's is going to be closing. But my family has. I mean, I've never really. I mean, again, I've been to Tonino's once ever. And that was during a cast party for You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, which was the fall production. Fall production of my junior year at Horsehead, so it's been a good while. But I will be the one to say Tony R's I feel is better. Again, I don't know if both places are closing, but it'll be interesting to, well, not interesting, it's going to be sad to see, one of them go, but both of them go. It's going to be even more sad. I mean, in hindsight, Tony R's closing I do kind of get because, and I've said this before too, and if the gold coin looking gift certificate was any indication, Tony R's is the place you go where unless you're packing gift certificates or you have the cash to burn, you don't really find yourself going all that often. So, yeah. And not to mention, again, if you wanted any sides at all, they are a la carte. It's, I mean, granted, it's family style, which, again, is why I said if it was like me and someone else, we probably wouldn't get sides. But if it's like, 3, 4, 5 people, someone's going to want to order it. So, do that. But, again, I really wish it wasn't happening because, I have some really, I have fond memories of that place. I really do. It was, my aunt took my brother, my cousin, and myself there, and, I've been going there on special occasions ever since. I mean, I went to Tony R's the night I ran the evening after I did the Wine Glass Marathon for the very first time. Like, literally several hours after I ran the Wine Glass Marathon, we went to Tony R's. That was actually, it was a really good day, I got my Delmonico, which is, I feel, the biggest cut of meat and my favorite cut of meat for the best price. So if you're looking to go to Tony R's one more time before it closes, again, I recommend a lot of things Tony R's has, because, it's Tony R's. You're going to have, a lot of really great, there are a lot of really great things on the menu. I couldn't even begin to fathom just how many great things there are, but, the Delmonico is the one that speaks to me the most. Fun fact about the Delmonico, not just the Tony R's, but Delmonico's in question. It's actually named after the oldest steakhouse in New York City. So, yeah, there you go. But it's really, the ribeye, which, again, the ribeye is awesome. The ribeye is easily the best cut of meat, at least in my opinion. So, take that what you will. Wow, I really talked about that a lot more than I probably should have. Yes. So, in terms of what this week is, I wasn't able to watch America's Got Talent last week because I saw Spider-Man Far From Home. So, I'm going to try and see what's going on now. And, another week of new episodes of Amphibia. Cannot wait to talk about that. That is going to be very exciting. Cannot wait to discuss that. Hold on a second, trying to fix up a little something here. And I guess the one thing I do have to talk about that I haven't yet is, I've been trying to think of a way to put this, you guys know it's Monday. I've been putting the history of competitive Pokemon battling in my, at the end of every Monday video. In terms of who is this week, well, actually, it's always the beginning of the month, so that's when the patrons on Patreon always pick who it is. Huh. I wonder if maybe I should... No, I shouldn't do a Patreon. I don't need Patreon. But, yeah. You're going to need a lot more than, the magic of friendship to help out this Pokemon. I can assure you that. Funny enough, it's actually a really cool looking one from way back in the days of the original 150. But it's really the kind of one where it could never really flourish anywhere, sadly enough. Oh well. Although the episode way back in the anime that featured that particular Pokemon was pretty awesome. I don't want to give away too much. I should probably get ready to start my day. That being said, this week should be pretty, low key in comparison to, what we just had this past weekend. But, we'll see. The weather is supposed to be consistently nice, which is good. But aside from that, I don't really know what else is there. But it should be exciting to find out. Yeah, that's about all I have to say for now. So, like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on social media platforms. I am humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for this morning, or this whole day. I'm hoping you'll have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Yes, I know it's Monday, but, it can still be pretty good if you make it so. And remember, if you guys don't want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here at the London Ear, and I'll always have your back. Take care, and of course, make good choices. See ya.